Hello Year 2 and welcome to Monday's guided reading. Now we are starting a brand new text today for guided reading. So first of all, I have put some of the words from the text on the board for you to have a read of. Now the green words are words that you should be able to sound out. The red words are really tricky words and you might have to have a look at those and a guess. So I'm going to get you to pause the video and see how many of those words you can read on your own. Okay, let's go through them together. We have got tinga. I wonder what that means. It's got a capital letter, so maybe it's the name of something. Oh, this one's got a capital letter as well, so it looks like a name. Let's sound it out together. Africa. Well done if you got that one right. Oh, this one's a little bit tricky because it's got that ED on. We're going to be talking about that in English tomorrow. Let's have a look together. P-A-L-E-D. Pallid. That doesn't sound quite right. Let's have a look at that first part. P-A-L. Oh, what if that's an in the middle? P-A-L. Pull. And the ED on the end makes it pulled, as in he pulled the rope. Let's have a look at this one. Didn't. Well done if you got that one. Okay, and the red ones are really tricky and not very easy to sound out. You could have sounded out this one. It's a very long one. It would be mischievous. Mischievous. It means naughty. And finally, you could say it as Tanzania, but this is the name of a country. That's why it has a capital letter, and it's actually pronounced Tanzania. So those words are in our text. Let's see what we're doing today. Today for guided reading, we are learning to predict what will happen in a text. So we're not actually going to read any of the story today. We're going to have a look at the back of the book. And on the back of the book, we have got the blurb. And the blurb is the part of the story, the part of writing of the book that tells you what the story is going to be about. So you're going to have a read of this and use this to help you think what this story might be about. Now, straight away, I bet you're looking at those pictures, and those pictures are probably giving you a clue because we've got some animals there, and we've got this word here. What does that say? Snap. Did you spot the exclamation mark? Then we've got these monkeys. Where are they? They're in a tree. And what are they doing? That one looks like he's laughing. That one looks like he's pulling the tail of this animal. Do you know what animal this is? That's right, it's a crocodile. So let's read the text through together. Now there's that word tinga that we had at the beginning. Tinga tinga tales. Have you heard of Tinga Tinga Tales? Tinga Tinga Tales is inspired by traditional animal stories from Africa and the Tinga Tinga artwork of Tanzania. We've been looking at that in art. If you did the art lesson last Friday, we were looking at Tinga Tinga art. Well, these stories use pictures in that style, and they are inspired by traditional animal stories from Africa. So we're looking at some African traditional stories, and the pictures to go with them are the Tinga Tinga style pictures, which is why they're called Tinga Tinga Tales. Now, you might have seen this programme on CBeebies because they have made cartoons of lots of the stories. Don't watch the cartoon for this one yet, but you will be able to do that later on. You see, there was a time when monkeys didn't swing in the trees. They used to stay on the ground and play. So what happened when the mischievous monkeys pulled Crocodile's tail one too many times? Let's have a look at what you're going to be doing based on that blurb today. So Let's look at the main and challenge sheet, which is for diamonds, topaz, emeralds and sapphires group. Your sheet looks like this. You've got that blurb for you to read again, and you've got some questions underneath to answer. Who will the main characters in the story be? You've got to predict who you think the main characters will be. Where do you think the story will take place? Now, be as specific as you can. So don't just say the name of the country. Whereabouts in that country do you think the story might take place? And then there's a question relating to the actual text. In the past, where did monkeys used to play? So you're going to have to read that writing to answer that question. Now, rubies, you're going to be doing the easy sheet. And again, you've got that blurb to have a look at, and you've got slightly different questions. So your questions are, who will the main characters in the story be? And you're going to have to predict that from looking at the blurb. And then number 2, what do you think will happen? Good luck, everybody.